from the stretch. Looking at his career totals, Stanton begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's one away.
The pitcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hit down the line at first. One out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Seattle. They're up 2-0. And that's Gleyber Torres. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the 0-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Henniger is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jason Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Popped up. White is under it. 2 gone.
Now back, center fielder, Aaron.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Change up low, 2-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tom Murphy, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 2.
At the knees, strike 1.
Murphy.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. 0-1 the count. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Stanton. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan.
Coming to the plate now, Evan White. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit hard up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Ripped down the line. A dive. He's got it. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. In now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out
in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. From the belt, the pitch pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, That might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Luke Voit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Voit, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is up with it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. At the plate, Torres. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez as he lines it out to center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He grounds it sharply to third. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 23, Nova.
Digging in once again, Austin Nova. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Evan White will be next. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Ready for another chance? Evan White, no hits to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first.
Edwards Jr.
Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. Right to Gordon. And that's the first out.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Dan, this guy's on fire. He used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in there.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Just late. He's safe. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Ready once again, Torres.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-2 game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In the air now, out to right field. Waiting on it is Eniger, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Sam Haggerty. And this will be fouled away. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. 1-0 the count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Ball that now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead this. Digging in to try it again, Jason Dominguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Once again, a 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Altavilla is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And it's fouled away. He's running, and now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Mitch Haniger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Slider laid off for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Austin Nola will be next. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Austin Nola.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dominguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Austin Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Aaron Judge. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The count now at 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A runner at first with no outs here. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trade. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Last time through was a base hit. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Tim Lopes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dominguez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Yoshihisa Hirano is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stepping up now, Torres. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. None out. Runners at first and second. And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. First and second now, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marco Gonzalez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Yoshihisa Hirano wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
You. Yo, what's good, son? What's the plan up? I like the wet season, son. Mm-mm. Yes, sir. Do you do, son? Do you do?
Yo, yo. Yo.
Son, what the world? Gotta do this. About done? Huh?
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Davy Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
In now, Byron Buxton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Minnesota, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Yo.
First pitch on its way. First of three is underway.
Yo, I just played this team, son. That nigga had mad niggas on his shit. I just got rocked, son.
What?
Yeah, son, that nigga was
Who
nice, son. I don't even know who he had pitching, so I ain't even get a chance to really look. That nigga shit was nice, son. I ain't gonna front. Yeah. So I see head. Hold on, let me see. Collections.
Let me get out the freaking house, man.
What is that?
Oh, these niggas were mad dough, son. $52 for a freaking steak? Nah, they can have that.
On this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
In his career, Polanco has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
The first baseman, number 22.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep yourself with two strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider. Split finger. He had an approach right there.
Yo.
He wanted to use an ambush tactic. And
Yeah, I'll be back, son. I gotta go get in the sun.
LeMahieu for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Jose Barrios gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
All right, Matty, they show up for game one of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a slurve taken for a strike. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
First pitch on its way. Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hit on the ground to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Byron Buxton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Ford. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Barrios, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as it's grounded sharply to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Kyle Higashioka, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded to short. Torres has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Fastball called for strike two. Polanco leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's Miguel Sano looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Jason Dominguez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 4 for 9. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Gardner is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. He swings and misses, throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. So a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Nick Gordon.
Stepping in now, Nick Gordon. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Minnesota. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 the count. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he misses again. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. Right side, but it's well foul. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Called. Strike at the knees, evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there goes Polanco. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. To 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twin strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Jason Dominguez.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
No balls and 1 strike. 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marwin Gonzalez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Nick Gordon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Byron Buxton now, and with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jorge Polanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. 2 out, bases loaded. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Next to the Yankees, the designated hitter,
in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a pop-up now. Gonzalez is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The next twin up, Miguel Sano. He's 1-for-2 in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's down into left center for a base hit. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. To second for one, on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Striding into the box, Jake Cave. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Riding in once again, Mike Ford. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Tyro Estrada will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he'll dive back in. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit to short. Gonzalez for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Higashioka. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in, Jason Dominguez, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Another one sent foul. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Luke Voigt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Trevor May was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Green, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead. Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Sano becomes the first out in the 9th inning. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-2.
Oh, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think it can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Twins strand a pair, and it's still. Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Torres. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now batting, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding in, Gio Urshela, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Ball 2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now. Kyle Higashioka would be next. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
The 3-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios earns win number 7 on the season. Taylor Rogers hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.